Boys and girls, welcome to Michael's online creative art tutorial. Today's topic, we're going to be looking at Nigerian art culture. By the end of the class, you should be able to define what culture is and explain the various art cultures in Nigeria, looking at their various characteristics, their major features, and the locations where they were discovered. So what is culture? We can define culture as a generally accepted way of life of a particular people, which is handed down from one generation to another. So we're going to be looking at the Nok art culture, the Ife art culture, the Benin art culture, the Mbari art culture, and the Boku art culture. How does art help to express and enlighten the people's culture? Well, here in Africa or in Nigeria, the people believe in the world of the spirits and or in the world of their dead ancestors. So artists are called upon to carve masks which are made to look like spirits in the spirit world and carve sculptures which are made to look like dead ancestors. That's one way art helps to enlighten culture. The Nok art culture. The Nok art culture was discovered in Old Zaria or Kafanchan. It is the oldest art culture in the entire West Africa. The media terracotta, which is a brown clay, was used to create the Nok art sculptures. The sculptures were mostly figures of humans and animals. The sculptures had holes in their eyes, in their mouth, and in their nose, and wore elaborate headdresses. The Ife art culture. The Ife art people learned extensively from the Nok art culture, but they not only executed sculptures using terracotta, but they began to use bronze in creating sculptures. These sculptures had long tribal marks and looked very noble. The Benin art culture. The Benin art culture can be referred to as a court art because it is centered around the Oba and the Oba's palace. The Benin art culture is the richest art culture in Nigeria, made using gold, bronze, wood, ivory, beads, and stone. It was so rich that the colonial government in the 19th century invaded Benin and stole a lot of the Benin arts works. The Mbari art culture. The Mbari means creation among the Igbos of Owerri in Imo State. It was executed especially during times of calamity. The chief priest would gather a number of people and they would go into the forest to build an Mbari house to the god, a house of creation. You can find the god of thunder, Amajoha, Allah, the goddess of the earth, and a midwife giving birth in these houses of creation. The Boku art culture. The Boku art culture can be found in Anambra State of Nigeria. The tradition was brought to light by Professor Thurston Shore. The people have a very age-long bronze and copper casting tradition, which they decorated especially with reptiles, insects, and other African symbols. Don't forget to do the assignment. You're supposed to discuss art as a tool to express the people's religion and discuss two unique and exceptional characteristics of each of the art cultures we looked at just now. Thank you very much. And don't forget the practical assignment as well. Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to Michael's online.